Another day in the army. This is my jam. What is happening, guys? Archie here. Sorry if I'm driving and vlogging at the same time. Using my GoPro. It's mounted. We're safe. We're not doing anything stupid. Today is a different type of vlog. Today we will be talking about a typical day in the army. Again, the day in the army may differ depending on what MOS, what rank, and what type of unit you're in. As a medic, I've been in a medical facility, I've been at the TMC, I've been a line medic, and then right now I'm in a command position where I basically work in one of the S shops. I will be putting like different little snippets from the whole day, but it's pretty much what happens every day, what a typical army day is. I could be doing PT one day, I can't be not doing PT the other day, probably doing some reports or some other stuff for the commander and all that. Man, that guy's pretty fast. Everyone drives a truck here in Texas. I don't know if you know about that. So yeah, a typical day in the army starts around 6:30. I wake up earlier than that because I need to drive, I need to prepare my equipment, my uniform, and whatever I'm trying to do for the rest of the day, mission related or training or any reports that I have to brief and any slides and stuff like that. But the main focus is training and keeping up with your equipment. So I wake up around like 5 to 5:30 is my prep time, but most of my prepping starts the night before, and then 5:30 I should be leaving the house. Time check right now is 5:38. We're about to go to first mission. I'm running a little bit late, just a few minutes, but we will still make it. Just have my top over there, boots are downstairs, and yeah, let's start this day. Alright, ready to head out of the door. I got my ACUs on, boots on, let's go. And 5:30 I should be leaving the house, driving to first formation. Alright, so as of right now, I'm on my usual route going to work. It's pretty dark, I don't know if you can see this, but yep. Just a few minutes and we'll be there at the parking lot. But it's fine.
Are you tired of meh in the morning? Do you wake up in the morning?
Turn that off so you can hear me. But there you go. On the way to work, there's already traffic. I should have left a little bit early, but learning point. We'll do that next time. So this is the point where we just wait, because we have time. It's not formation time yet. So this is where everyone just sits in their car because it's pretty cold outside, I guess, or there's really no waiting area. And as you can see, the parking lot is already somewhat full, especially on that side. Almost forgot, time check by the way, 0610. So PT usually starts at 6:30, that's fall in, and then it ends 7:30 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For all the units I've been in, mostly is a run day. Monday we do AGR, ability group runs, so it depends. You're grouped into different categories. Group A would be the really fast people, B moderate, like C needs a little work, or just slower than the usual because of so many reasons. For Tuesdays and Wednesdays, most of the units I've been in, we do muscle failure. Basically, either working on your abs, some arms, do some pull-ups, do some weight training. There's people who are designated to be PT instructors, and that should be put out on the calendar every day, 30 days out, and approved by the commander, as long as it's in regulations, or it's really up to the commander. That guy on the left is trying to get in. Another guy's trying to get in over there, and that person's backing up, and then this one's trying to get out, but he can't. PT ends at 7:30. 7:30 to 09 is your time for your breakfast. See, this is a good example if you don't have time in the army. That's why we have shop pits. I love shop pits. It just completes the day, you know. My good old trusty sandwich right here. If you are married, you are given a basic allowance for subsistence. It's basically for you and your family. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, between the hours of 09 to 11:30. It really depends on what unit again, but usually it's motor pool Mondays. On Mondays, we basically take care of all our equipment, vehicle-wise, anything that's accounted for, but mostly vehicles. And if you're a mechanic, that's a really busy day. Thursday, do sergeant's time training. It's the time where sergeants, NCOs, take their soldiers out somewhere, either in the range, either to the field, and go through some basic soldiering stuff, skill level 1 and maybe a little bit like 2. Some examples are like land nav, how to use a M16, you know, proper breathing techniques and sight picture and all that. If you work in a clinic, if you're a medic, basically you see patients, you screen them, help out the provider, scheduling, order some labs and immunizations and all that. And at 11:30 usually is lunch up to 1300, but again, it depends. That's what I used to have for lunch before, but now I take lunch 11:30 and I have to be back by 12:30 because I cannot close my shop. All right, so time check right now, I hope you guys see this, is 11:27, and instead of having lunch, I'll be going to pick up some stuff like dog food. I'd rather do that than eat lunch because I have no time after work to do so. So we're finally here at the PX to pick up the stuff that I needed during my lunchtime. Time check again, 11:31. And after this, I just remembered that I have to go to the vet to pick up some medicine for my doggies. Alright, so I'm back. Time check, 11:44. Right now I still have about 46 minutes before I go back to work. So I think I'm gonna go to the vet now and pick up those meds for my puppies. So I am finally back from the vet. This is what I got. Trifexis for Nikki and Drake. I'll put links if you guys want to see Nikki and Drake, my dogs. Pretty cool. And the time right now is 12:07. So I got a few minutes to spare. I guess I'll just chill in the parking lot. Commanders and different officers and a lot of higher ranking NCOs go to our shop all the time just for customer service and stuff that they need done. So we can't really close it, just shut down. So we take turns in my shop. Who's supposed to go to lunch? So I have an hour lunch. That's better than nothing. 1300 to 1700 is basically continuing what you started. Basically like 09 to 11:30 and 1300 up to COB like 1700. It's all related. Whatever your mission is for that day. If you work in a cash or if you work in a clinic, you'll probably do like patient care the whole day. But if you work in an infantry unit or a field artillery unit like where I was before, you're gonna be out and about, you know, like practicing your fire missions and all that. MOS related training, that's how it would probably address that. You usually get off for the day by like 1700. That's actually formation time, so you don't really get off till like 17:30, which is 5:30. Information has to be put out by the first sergeant, by the platoon sergeant, all the way down. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. Yep. And then you go home and then you repeat the same thing the next day. We're about to park now. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. More information and more topics that we're gonna be talking about the military, about the Army in general. I hope you guys like this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Let me know what you want to know and give me some feedback so we can provide better quality content. See you again, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I'm see you by here. Out.